everyone, welcome to TTV News with some latest events in Tay Ninh province, and here are our stories today. Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of 66th anniversary of the Vietnamese Doctor Day, in the morning of the February 26th, the provincial delegation led by Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, visited former leaders of the health sector and some medical facilities in the area. Joining the delegation, there were Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Permanent Vice Chairman of the Provincial People Committee.
The delegation visited medical facilities including Provincial General Hospital, Provincial Centers for Disease Control, Center for International Medical Quarantine, and former directors of the Department of Health. At its visiting place, the standing Deputy Secretary of Provincial Party Committee sent best wishes to officials, nurses, doctors, and medical staff working at medical facilities, acknowledging the positive contribution of the team of doctors and medical staff in the health care for the people in recent years, especially tireless efforts in preventing the COVID-19 pandemic in the area. Sharing difficulties and dangers in the process of performing their tasks, the standing Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee Phạm Hùng Thái also expressed his respect for the contributions of medical teams and doctors in healthcare for healthy people, contributing to local socio-economic development in the coming time. And to ensure the safety for pupils to return to school after the tech holidays and to avoid the COVID-19 pandemic spreading, recently the Department of Education and Training of Tay Ninh Province has organized a delegation to check the preparation of conditions for the pupils to return to school. In districts including Gò Dầu, Bến Cầu, and Trảng Bàng Thảo, through actual inspection of the sanitation in schools, classrooms, the collective kitchens of children, the delegation highly appreciated the sense of responsibility of the units, schools in strictly implementing the instruction of their superiors in the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, the leaders of the units continue to review the safety for the student health, well-managed collective activities, community activities among students and pupils, well-prepared conditions for the welcome pupils back to school. Also, at the same time, the delegation also directed the school after the students returned to school to continue to perform well the work of personal hygiene, such as washing hands, wearing face masks not susceptible to pandemics. Building the awareness to prevent the pandemic for students is the most important task, both to prevent themselves and to prevent spreading to others.
Tay Ninh City will take samples to test on a large scale for on people. This is one of the positive measures to timeline detect people with symptoms of COVID-19 before the dangers of disease spreading in the province after that.
According to the leaders of the Medical Center, Tay Ninh City has started to expand random surveillance for the people staying at bus station, medical staff, people coming back from epidemic hit areas. At the bus station, there will be a random test for about 50 cases a week, screening test for medical staff about 100 cases in 2 weeks. The city prioritized pre-screening testing for 50 medical staff who are doctor working in the isolation zones, epidemiological investigators, medical doctors directly examining and in treatment for patients. The Medical Center of Tay Ninh City is ready to organize medical declaration and tests for SARS-CoV-2 for about 331 enlisted citizens, ensuring strict implementation of COVID-19 pandemic prevention and control. Medical declaration and SARS-CoV-2 test results are tagged to the new soldiers file. And ladies and gentlemen, the industry promotion funding in recent years has helped rural industrial establishments develop and expand production scale. Hesitation and lack of up-to-date information hamper progress. So the closer connection and coordination are required between industry promotion policies and newly established enterprises. Vocational training, technology investment support, and market development is needed. According to the Tay Ninh Department of Industry and Trade, the industry promotion activities have helped the province's rural industry develop and contribute to socio-economic development. Industry promotion activities in Tay Ninh province have created a boost for business and rural industrial establishments in the southern key economic region province. Notably, in 2020, about 2 billion Vietnam dong for national industry promotion funding help enterprises innovate technology and product quality, build and advertise brands, create stable jobs, and improve incomes. Tay Ninh province has also approved the 3 industry promotion projects totaling about 550 million Vietnam dong in capital under the local rural industry establishment as more. They are gradually becoming more telling in advanced machinery investments to keep up with market demand. And according to the Center for Industrial and Trade Promotion, although heavily affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, the demand for consumption fell sharply. The export market faced difficulties and lacked raw materials. But Tay Ninh enterprises can still find opportunities for development and capacity improvement. The business community has quickly implemented many solutions to maintain production and business activities such as promoting e-commerce activities, converting key products and services, actively looking for input material markets as well as output markets. In addition, trading activities have created conditions for establishments and enterprises of production and distribution of the Ninh province and other provinces and cities to meet, share experience, and learn market information. According to the plan in 2021, the Center for Industry and Trade Promotion will coordinate with Trade Promotion Department to develop a plan to deploy a number of training courses on market access, market development and application, e-commerce, digital transformation, branding, good traceability, improve product design and development capacity for small and medium enterprises in the Ninh province, and thereby improving the aesthetics and quality of products, increasing the competitiveness in the market, contributing to brand building and promote business development.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tay Ninh has done a good job of checking, reviewing medical delegation, isolating people on entry, and tightly managing the borderline. Within the province, the health sector of Tay Ninh also promotes the review and delegation of healthy care for the entire population, enhance the responsibility of individuals to the community.
Within the province, the health sector of Tay Ninh also promotes review and declaration of health care for the entire population, increasing personal responsibility to the community. As present, the Ministry of Health and the People Committees of the province has issued directives directing to pay attention to cases going to and from the epidemic hit area to make medical declaration. It is important that the responsibility of each citizen is higher and vigilant to the epidemic. As of February the 17th of 2021, Tay Ninh recorded 7,918 people returning epidemic hit zones of the province cities with positive case of COVID-19 pandemic, of which about 856 people returning from the epidemiological area announced by the Ministry of Health tested for 121 people. In recent years, with the efforts of on branches, on levels, and on the people, there have been no cases of COVID-19 in the community in Tay Ninh province. Along with the strict inspection and border case, strict patrols and supervision on the borderlines, the People Committees of Tay Ninh province also issue official letter number 435, which emphasize specific measures to continue to drastically strengthen COVID pandemic prevention and control. The health declaration for entire population also been actively implemented. The World People's Committee develops the latest document of the Provincial People's Committee official letter number 435. Officials and employees must make a medical report according to regulations. Member of the steering committee increased propaganda for the people. Hidden word made medical declaration, declaring for about 173 people that come back from other provinces during that holidays, and none of them were fully and properly reported to their medical care according to regulations. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ninh province took on measures to prevent the pandemic from spreading from the border to inland communes, worse than towns, keeping it safe and not letting the epidemic spreading to the community is a great success of the Ninh province. And up to now, the risk of pandemic spread in the area is still high, so the people shouldn't be subjective and vigilant, always ready with the full force, facilities and equipment in places, strict control tightness, vigilance, self-awareness, and join hands to repel all sources of infection risks in the Ninh action with the situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for TTV News today. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.